Alrighty.
All right.
Alrighty. So since it's my fault that I got hit by a car, I guess I will do the recap.
I hate how you keep saying that. It makes us sound like such dicks. Like,
Yeah.
damn it, Ginger. Why the fuck did you get hit by a car? You asshole.
Douche.
I mean, it's totally what Dagan was telling me. Like, you know.
Come on now.
Yeah, he left the mic on in Discord. I heard everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did you hear me and Snowlish having sex?
Yes.
That's actually happened before.
Wait, what?
Snowlish and I got a little bit busy, and then I came back and found out that I was still in general chat, voice chat, with the mic on and voice activation on. And to this day, I don't know if anyone was eavesdropping or not. I have no way of telling. I've been a lot more careful about it since
Now
then.
we know they're loud.
Oh yeah, you were
Well.
so careful that you had to order a whole nother set of headphones.
Well, that was a different time. Okay.
No.
Anyway, sorry, we're way off the rails. Let's get the game going.
Oh, now he's blushing. He's like, okay, anyone but me. Do you want that recording, Dagan?
Of course, Danny would listen to it, and of course he would record it.
He's like, this is gonna come in handy at some point. I don't know when. That's like when you're playing Skyrim and you find a
Shipwreck.
random item.
Shipwreck. That is not okay. Can someone dig up that clip and post it in the chat where I lost my headphones?
Command, please.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. Let's get going.
Isengard bids 5 gold.
We're like 45 minutes in.
Okay,
Guys, we have to do a
Crystal
little bit of
Embers,
catch up.
The supposed prostitute. I'm kidding. That's Ophala.
That's not supposed. Anyway,
I might been attacked already.
You were being too quiet. I had to drag you.
she had to drag you. Okay, so just in case we have some new people, I'm pretty sure we are going to, because my downstairs neighbors are actually going to be watching today as well. Hi, Aaron and Corey. That's right. Oh, thank you so much. Big hearts. Let's do a quick overview of our characters. Say hello, since we've been a couple chapters in now. Starting with Dagan. Who are you?
My name is Lafir. I am a half-elf druid, and I have like a little bit of a hermit background. I was raised in the forest. I've been adventuring with Ophala and Crystal, and another member of the party that is no longer present. Yeah, so that's pretty much me. That's who I am right now. So,
As a brief interlude, Tylwin has departed for the meantime. So we have these 3 main adventurers, so it's going to be a little more push forward. But yeah, moving down the line to Shipwreck.
I'm Crystal Embers, and no, I am not a stripper. I'm a wood elf druid. I also do happen to have a hermit background. I'm a little more quiet. I stick to myself a bit. There's a lot I haven't revealed about myself yet. Just saying. And I have a panther form. And I like to maul people a lot. That's about me in a nutshell.
Shipwreck and the Pussycats. Long tails and ears for hats.
I wasn't sure he was going for a second there. He's like, shipwreck and the pussy. I was like, what? I was like, excuse me?
You guys remember that Cartoon Network music
Yes.
video where it like went through the different like eras of music? That was it was so good. All right, moving on. I do believe next is Ophala.
Well, my character is Ophala. I am a tiefling bard who apparently has a reputation as a barbaric, murderous, charming slut.
There's a lot of
Seems accurate.
There's a lot of adjectives there. We're gonna try to add more onto it.
But in reality, she's a traveling performer, and yeah, that's pretty much Ophala.
Traveling performer.
Meaning she gets chased out of most towns that she performs in.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
All right. So last time on Dragon Ball Z.
The Relics of the Lewd. We actually have a name for our group now.
That's right, the Relics of the Lewd.
Yeah.
It's because they're all old. Look at them. Ugh, gross. Anyway, so in the beginning, our adventurers came upon Greenest, which was beset by a dragon and some other crazy ass cultist individuals who were stealing loot, killing people, being a general nuisance, borrowing rapiers. Well, technically they were gifted it, and then the person who gifted it wanted it back. It was a very unprofessional situation. So after helping to push back the dragon cult, our good friend Lafir, towards the end, got into a one-on-one with a dragonkin. And like most grinder dates, it ended with him getting impaled. Your jaw dropped. I was waiting. Anyway, very intense, very sad. But he did pull through. He woke up a couple days later and is good to go. So they infiltrated the nearby camp of the Cult of the Dragon, rescued a monk known as Leosin, got him back to Greenest, and then were requested to come back again to the camp to find some of the hoard of treasure, as well as to investigate the cave at the jaw-dropping, that depends. To see what exactly is going on back there. Right before we left last time, the party happened to see... Oh, I think I gotta change everything on the map again. My bad. That there were some guards at the mouth of the cave, but everything else had been abandoned. Just a second, I gotta change some things.
Uh-oh.
I forgot I didn't do that. Part of my mess. Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Well, I think since we're coming back into the camp, and even though it was torn down, we saw that we saw like what looked like maybe a handful of guard patrols left. I think we're wearing our cultist robes again. Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just kind of surveying the area. Like how many patrols do I see? Do I see anyone out here?
Nope. There were two guards at the mouth of the cave. They're not like right outside. They're actually kind of inside the mouth. It would not be difficult to sneak up on them.
Okay. Okay, so I guess I don't know. I'm looking at Ophala and Crystal. What do you guys think we should do?
I think we should check to see if there's anything we can like rummage. See if there's any loot or any money or any weaponry that they might have left.
It is.
Oh, Vala wants to check something.
Quick check.
It's actually very clear that they picked this place clean. Like they picked up their shit and left.
Well, you guys, I think this might be a good opportunity for us to finally see what was in that cave. Hopefully they haven't also cleared that out. I mean, it's worth taking a gander though, right?
Yeah, I'm down for going to look in the cave.
Let's go.
If it's guarded, by the way, we were able to see guards a second ago. I don't know if you took those away on purpose.
I did take those away. They went inside.
I can't find
Okay.
myself on the map.
If we get challenged, what's our story? I'm kind of thinking maybe the higher ups might have sent us on a scouting mission, and then we just got back and everybody's gone. You know, maybe that then we can also get some answers as to like where everyone might have gone, and hopefully that will kind of disperse any suspicions.
I actually have a better idea.
Yeah.
I think we should say that we've returned to collect some valuables from within the cave, and we're on a mission from the higher ups.
That one sounds way too fishy. You're gonna catch on way too quick.
Yeah, okay, Opala. I know you want to line your pockets with like everything under the sun, but I think I don't know how their operation works, and I think that if there's anything wrong with that, it will arise suspicion.
I'm more just trying to look for an excuse to go into the cave since we, you know.
Well, I mean, just having come back from an extended scouting mission is as good as reason as any, because now the camp is gone and we can act like, you know, well, where did everybody go? We expected people to still be here when we got back, you know.
But that also sounds a little bit fishy.
I mean, you know, reconnaissance teams get sent out all the time, you know, and maybe we were held up and we couldn't get back in time.
But where were we scouting? That's the key part of the story.
That's a good point. Can I make a check to see if I know about any other like villages or towns or anything in surrounding Greenus?
Sure. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that. Anyway. I was honestly going to end that with Daganmar, and I was like, well, that sounds dirty.
That's okay. Everything out of your mouth sounds dirty.
Dirty girl.
What? How did I get dragged into this?
You can make me a history check.
Okay.
You do not feel you know enough of the surrounding area. Like, you know like an average amount about Greenest, but the surrounding area, and you remember the where you can't quite remember that there was a tip of your tongue, the name of the other town that the monk was going to. Elmira, El
It doesn't know the land.
It's just escaping you.
El Turel. I guess my character doesn't remember that.
Dagan has a notebook. Does Dagan have a notebook by him by chance?
No, not at all. But no, I guess my character does not remember that. So, I don't know. That's a good question, Ophala. I'm not sure where we would have been scouting. I'm up to other suggestions though, because they are going to ask why we're wandering around this cave after the camp is packed up and left, and I don't want to be caught with our pants down and not have a story.
I think we should just act like we belong here. But if we mention we're looking for valuables, that's going to ring a bell that something's wrong.
I mean, we don't have to say valuables. We can say we're here to claim something for the higher ups.
That still sounds fishy.
Yeah.
Too many
I don't know what
questions.
I don't know what their higher. I don't know how their operation is, right? So I don't want to say that we're on official business or anything like that, just because like they'll be like, okay, what official business? And the people that are guarding this place might know more about how the cult works from the inside than we do. So.
I mean, you could always just be murder hobos.
That's the last result.
Yeah, I'd rather not. We could also be sneaky sneaks. We could be sneaky sneaks and just try to sneak around. I still have access to that pass without trace, and we could just try to hope to the gods that our rolls go okay.
I mean, it depends on what the gods are, because if they're still the dragons, they might smell us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure.
So let's go see what we can do.
Honestly, though, like, oh, okay, never. All right.
We should move at least so that we can see a bit more of the camp.
Yeah, let's get a little bit closer. So we are making our way downtown. Actually, so Ginger, just so we're not, okay, I feel like this is kind of painful doing this like little bit at a time thing. Why don't we just say that we're heading into the camp closer there, and then you just stop us to wherever if there's anything.
You mean like that?
Yeah, like that. Thank you.
And then Shipwreck is jumped herself on my back.
I didn't. I got left.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you can still kind of see, you're just out of the guards inside view. So this is where you really need to make a decision of how you're approaching this cave. Are you trying to sneak in? Are you going to go in guns a-blazing? Are you going to put your tail between your legs and leave and start an antiquity business? Like,
I think we have the cultist robes on. I think we're gonna try to blend in. I'm also going to cast Pass Without Trace, and we're going to try to sneak through. And if someone happens to notice us, if they're able to see through my spell, we can just act like we belong, and we'll make something up, I guess.
Very well.
This is going to go terribly.
I know, it's the best.
All right. So you all need to make me some of them stealth checks.
Well, not yet. I need to cast the spell first.
All right, go ahead.
Because the spell will affect our rolls. So there's Pass Without Trace. I have to concentrate for up to an hour. And the range is so it's myself, but then in 30 feet around me, everyone has a +10 bonus to dexterity stealth checks.
All right. So you guys are...
Oh, and can't be tracked except by magical means. So that includes their olfactory senses. Yay.
Turn out, that's what we should do.
Hold on, I haven't... Bishop should be in cult robes as Dag is in dog form. Just taking the dog for a walk. I love it. That's hilarious. All right, where's my stealth? There it is.
Yeah, this is one of the higher ups poach. If he doesn't get walked,
Are we becoming riding on Dagon?
So I think everyone needs to make stealth checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's +10 of whatever we roll.
Damn, man.
Christ.
Wow. Well, it's still technically a 12. It's still technically a 12. It's not a 1, so.
Be very, very quiet. We're hunting dragons.
Oh my god.
Well, all right. Let's see if you guys get caught.
Okay.
We're gonna get caught.
I mean, honestly, if we're rolling disadvantage, we didn't do too much better. We only got 2 above you, so.
Okay. Sure. You guys make it to the mouth of the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Dun 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 dun. New map.
Yay.
All right. And as far as you know, you are being sneaky.
Okay.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So, guys, just stick with me. We need to stay in a 30 feet sphere of one another. So,
I don't see.
I'm gonna move 30 feet at a time. That's my speed.
Your icons will be on the left.
Mm.
Do you see yourself?
Can you see the map?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just moving it towards it.
I kind of want to see what this looks like. Give me a second. I'm excited.
So I'm moving right there. You guys need to stay in the sphere with me, so every step
Follow
I take
along,
just
diddle
kinda...
daddle.
Yeah. And I'm assuming we're gonna have to make stealth rolls every time we pass someone, so I'm waiting for...
No.
Benjamin.
So you guys are walking kind of like the single file, heads
Mhm.
down, trying to be super quiet.
Mhm.
And the two guards there don't seem to notice your presence.
Oh, okay. I'm like sweating beads here. Let me see here. So,
We should give them friendly hugs.
Can we just attack them?
No.
You absolutely could.
we can do it on the way out, Crystal.
God damn it. Fine.
I'm the one who gets called the murder hobo.
All right, let me see here. Why can't I? There it goes. Looks
Okay.
like there's stairs or something over here. Let me go over here and see what this is.
Okay. Up, and you step right there.
Yep.
And halt.
Halt. Okay.
All right. So as you were walking to your right, you kind of saw like a little plateau. And to your left, you saw some stairs going down. Right? So...
Wait, what?
So the stairs that you're on, they're heading
Yeah.
down.
Okay.
Okay. So the entrance to the cave ends here in a 10-foot drop off. To your right, broad steps are roughly hewn into a natural stone ramp. The cavern below is carpeted with a profusion of fungi ranging from a few inches high to nearly as tall as a human adult. Two paths lead through the fungi, one to the right and one to the left.
We should check to see if there's a way to see if the fungus
Pause.
is dangerous.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
I need Dagon.
By the way, I'm really sorry, Ginger. I got distracted by a sub. So I heard about this fungi. What about this fungi? Something on the left, something on the right.
Okay, the entrance to this cave ends here at a 10-foot drop off. To your right, broad steps are hewn into the natural stone ramp. The cavern below is carpeted with a profusion of fungi ranging from a few inches high to nearly as tall as a human adult. Two paths lead through the fungi, one on the right and one on the left. And just by looking at it, nothing really distinguishes the two paths.
Can I make a nature roll and see if I can identify what the fungus is?
Can't. Because as you step onto the lowest steps, I'm going to need you to roll a wisdom check, please. Actually, it's a lie. Excuse me. I need you just to roll a d20 because I don't know how to read. Just roll a d20.
Okay.
Physical failure time.
Oh, perfect. So, you step a foot down onto one of the steps and you hear a click. As the steps kind of turn into a very slick ramp and you go tumbling, Dagon.
Okay.
And you end up right here next to your new friend. So this fungi is that particular fungus is rather large and very
it was very large and what you cut out?
Violet, like purple. And as you roll on up to it, so to speak, the tendrils that it has coming up that look like branches reach out and start smacking you.
I'm gonna be tentacled, aren't I? Are you enacting your tentacle porn fantasies out on me?
Maybe.
You're already hentai tonight.
Okay, so I need to do. 1d4.
I think since we're the females of the group, we should stay up here. I've seen enough tentacle hentai to know where this is going.
I've always been curious. Fuck it. I'm kidding.
Okay, you got lucky.
Can I whisper to Ophala? I think he got into a little mess down there.
Okay, so what is your AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay, so you are smack as you like hit the bottom floor right next to this huge violet fungus with tendrils. It brings one of those tendrils down onto your head, and it smells like a dead body. And that's not cool at all. And you take 2 necrotic damage.
There's something slightly ironic about nature attacking a druid.
Right?
I love nature. Nature doesn't love me.
Nature got a restraining order.
It might be something unnatural, though, especially if it's necrotic. But who knows?
Okay, so you all, first off, I need both May and Shipwreck to figure out where they are because you were presently inside of each other.
I mean, it was just the tentacles. We couldn't help it.
Bonded by the tentacle dildo. I'm right here.
Okay, I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and roll initiative.
Sorry, hold on.
Oh,
I have like
oh,
2
that's
PCs
awkward.
going.
Ugh.
What?
Never mind. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Well, seeing as how I have tentacles going up my asshole right now, I beg to differ. I very much beg to differ.
It's fine. Everything is fine.
Quick, press the buy button.
And I would like to remind you guys that Lefir is actually one of those straighties, so he is probably super duper unhappy about this right now.
And it's the first time for everything. He secretly likes it.
Just his first time pegging.
Oh my god.
Dagon taking it like a champ. Lefir is taking it like a champ.
Okay. So the very same. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. It's. Oh, it does. So another of the fungus tendrils from a different plant come down and try to snake its way up your leg, Dagon. And oh my goodness, I think that. Oh, and their touch. What's your touch AC? Do you know that? Oh wait, no, that you guys don't have to do that. Worry about that. Oh, thank God for you. Okay, good. Okay, no, it's gonna miss. You're gonna like and like kick it away at the last moment.
Or is it
Well, I mean, nope. Okay, and the one from earlier kind of liked what it got a taste of, so it's gonna try to get onto you as well. Oh, that's not gonna be fun for you. One. Okay. So the 4 tendrils come down to start violating you, Dagon. But only 2 manage to connect, but 1 really connects. So you're going to take a grand total of 22 damage.
Okay.
And with that, so you're not looking so hot. That was a very quick hentai.
Yep, I'm almost dead.
I'm gonna have to move Shipwreck because you wouldn't be standing right there because you just watched that step turn into a slide. There you are.
It's
Okay, so you guys
inside.
are at the top. That is now the pretty much instantly as all this happens, as Dagon's getting mildly violated, those slide turns back into steps, and you hear a second click, like it reset itself. Crystal, it's your turn.
So it's steps right now.
Yes, it is presently steps.
So, and I heard everything fear. Like I heard him like making noises, or I don't know yet.
I mean, you saw this happen.
Okay, okay. So I want to go down the steps to help out. Not what I meant to take. Go down the steps to help out with fear.
Okay. So
I come right here because
I
he's
need
still
you
left
to
on.
pause, stop. I need you to make a wisdom roll. Okay, so you managed to step over the trap step, so it doesn't. Now that you've seen it once, you're like, oh, let me just not step on that, and then you keep on going down the steps. As you get close up to the fungus, however, you get to about right here and keep moving forward, and the fungus closest to you reaches up and smacks you, or attempts to anyway. What's your
Excuse me.
AC? What's your armor class?
I know, I'm looking at it right now. 12.
And it does. It hits your face with a vine that smells like dead bodies, and you take 7 damage.
Nice.
Nature, destroying the druids.
But I get to attack, right?
You do, in fact, get an action.
So I'm a little annoyed now because I just got attacked by fungus and I don't like the way it smells in here. So I take out my flame blade and I attack.
Oh, you conjure a flame blade.
Okay.
And you do, in fact, manage to hit it.
This is where
Hope
we
it
find out it
burns.
explodes.
I just want to see it fucking burn.
All right, so
Yeah, well, it's gonna explode and kill me.
Kill both of you. Right, I'm out of here. Bye.
Short stream, guys. No. See you for movie night.
We die.
No, so go ahead and hit the damage button for it, please.
Ket.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go. So actually, let me make sure that nothing happens from it. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. No, it doesn't look like it explodes though. That's nice. It doesn't look like it explodes. So you do manage to hit it with some fire, and it looks like it, in fact, does not like that. And its tendrils wave angrily. I guess fungus is angry. Okay, the fear.
Right. So, seeing as how I'm on the verge of death, I imagine that I'm in a lot of pain and probably have a few new holes in me that I did not start off this adventure with.
You just have a bigger hole.
Har 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 har. So yeah, I'm kind of dazed a little bit here, but I have the wherewithal to do my signature move and outstretch my hand and cast poison spray on the fungus, hoping that somehow, miraculously, this is going to work.
Are you doing this like a fucking weed killer?
Yeah, exactly. I'm spraying the weeds. Yep.
All right, go ahead and
Where's the strimmer when you need it?
and that's a DC 13. Aww. So it like shudders for a second, but it doesn't seem to have any effect.
Okay. And I'm going to use my bonus action to imbibe a cure wounds potion.
Alrighty. Do the thing.
Cast at what level? 1, I would imagine.
Yes. Very well. All right, so you gain 7 HP.
Shadow Dream, thank you for the follow.
Yay! The follow. Oh, about to.
And I can't move without them getting an attack of opportunity, right?
You can shift 5 feet.
Right. But this is a ramp.
It's not.
Behind
It's
me.
presently stairs.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm gonna do this number, and that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Ophala.
Well, I've been pondering what I'm going to do. I'm going home. I don't need this. I've seen too much tentacles, and I'm just leaving. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to come down here, just out of range of them, and just to here.
Which square are you on?
I'm like in between a square.
Is that a thing? Can you do that?
What happened?
He's like on 4 squares at once.
No, he can't be on 4 squares at once.
But
So you took the steps down.
yeah,
I need you to make a wisdom roll, please.
oh God, critical. I'm calling it now.
Okay, so you managed to also step over the trapped step without triggering it, and you continue down safely.
And
Wait,
what
which?
I'm
So hang on. So she is right here on this square. What square are you on?
I was gonna go here, like between them.
No, right there. Perfect.
And I am going to use a spell on Dagon.
Sure. Are you gonna charm him?
I mean, I'll just give him another wolf flower.
Oh.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. For those of you that missed my Conan Exiles stream, May was being a trolly bard in that one too.
I was not.
I'm kidding.
But yeah, I'm gonna heal him.
Oh.
Aw.
She gives you a touch.
She touches me in all the right places.
She starts fingering the new holes that you have.
I thought you might be a little bit butthurt by these.
Oh, I'm butthurt, alright, yeah.
All right.
Hey.
Har har har.
All right. So that's that.
Can I attack as well? Or
Nope. You use your action.
Hmm.
Because the spell is a standard action.
Oh,
All
fair
right.
enough.
So, and it was something that is incredibly horrifying. The fungi start moving. Two tendrils actually come whipping out at you, and only one of them connects, but it does 6 damage to you.
Can I use Hellish Rebuke?
You absolutely can.
I think that's a good point at this, otherwise we are going to die to fungus.
So go ahead and do the Hellish Rebuke.
I still don't have it as a spell because
Oh, right. Let me do the compendium.
I'll need to like find somewhere to drag it at some point so I can just.
I've got
cast
it.
with that.
You can just put it in your spell list. So you point your finger, and as the slowly the vine reaches out to you, and you reach back out to the vine.
Oh my god.
Your finger caresses the thorns that
Jesus fucking Christ.
that slowly begin to penetrate you as a fire within you burns and then starts burning the plant as well. Yeah, well, I don't know if I can. Oh, look at it. It still failed on a critical success. Oh, that's so cute. Can you kindly roll 2d10?
So that's slash roll 2d10.
Yep.
Yes. Actually, 3d10. Because you do it at a second level.
Ooh.
Okay. So as the tentacles penetrate your flesh, the fungus that's penetrating you bursts into flame, but is still standing.
Mm.
Jesus.
Wow.
Alrighty.
How does Hellish Rebuke work? Does it do any damage to him? Or
Yes, he takes damage, and then as an immediate response, he gets once a day. He can deal damage. There's a save
Okay.
involved. But,
I see. Pretty neat.
oh yeah, no, it's very nice. So this guy's gonna shift down here. Come on, do the thing. Alrighty. Shipwreck.
So I have a question.
No, it's
What?
not your turn. Something's happening
Oh.
to you.
Oh no.
A couple things are happening to you, actually.
Whoa. I didn't consent to this.
And you said your AC is 12, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so 4 tendrils reach out to you, and only one of them happens to miss. So that's 3, 9, 13 damage. As the and you're unconscious.
Nice.
Rip.
As the fungus reaches up and pulls her down into the floor. You can still see her.
You cut out into the floor, you said?
Into the flora fungus, because the whole floor is
Okay.
covered with fungi. And it's almost like when the violet fungi aren't moving, you almost can't even see where they are. So Shipwreck's becoming one with the floor, or excuse me, Crystal is becoming one with the floor. One with nature, you might say. That's gonna shift down. And with that, Crystal, can you make me a fortitude save, please?
Fortitude?
Yes. Or excuse me, Constitution will be fine, thank you.
Oh.
Okay, you're not bleeding out, so that's good. But you're still unconscious. Lafir,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. Seeing Crystal go down has me very nervous and very worried. So I am going to go into wolf form. So all my stuff kind of absorbs into my body, and I sprout a whole bunch of fur, and then everyone accuses me of being a furry. And
But what are you doing in game?
Wow.
that is wow. Okay, I see what you're doing there. Anyway, I will ignore that little slight against me, and I'm going to bite this fungus and hope that it doesn't taste as horrible as it smells.
I like it. Okay. Do the thing.
All right.
All right. You do manage to hit it.
Okay, and then let me click the thingy. There we go.
All right, and you tear the fungus next to you to shreds.
Woo! Yay! Hopefully it stays into shreds.
Alrighty. You doing any movement?
What's my movement speed as a wolf? Is it the
I think
same?
it's 40.
50 feet,
50.
actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wow, that's a man.
Wow, that's faster than me.
Fast. Yeah. Wait. So the tricky stair was, I think. Can I select that? It was around here, right? So if I like stepped
You'd have to make a
here.
wisdom roll.
on any of the stairs, even if I'm already at the bottom.
All you know is that at least one of the steps is trapped.
All right. Well, I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
Wow, he's
That's my
running.
turn.
All right. Ophala.
If I heal Crystal, will she be up?
Yes, she will wake up, but she will be on the ground.
I feel vulnerable.
But like, if I got her up and it became her turn, could she like in her next turn transform into a cat?
Yes, if she survived.
Oh Christ.
Oh, it's funny. That
You know,
was going to be my next move too.
I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna cast my second spell of Cure Wounds on her.
All right. All right. He gives you that good touch. He gropes you as you go down. I said you. I said he. Oh, she. Oh, that's right. Ophala is a female. God damn it!
Get your pronouns straight, Ginger.
Dagon.
Wait,
Oh my
I
God,
should
Dagon!
laugh.
It looks as though you taunted all of the fun.
Yeah, I wonder how that happened.
Oh my goodness!
no.
How strange! The dice work in a mysterious way. Oh, so mysterious. Okay. Show.
And
We'll move. Are you gonna move?
I might do. Because I rolled, would I have to roll on the stairs again?
No. You know where the tricky step is now.
Where is the ruler? Okay, so I am going to move to here.
All right. As you do so, one of the tendrils from the one that you had attacked earlier tries to hit you.
I thought it was out of 5 feet.
Yeah, he was
You-
10 feet away.
You were in fact 10 feet away, and one of the tendrils, and it misses. Not everything has a 5-foot reach.
What is the reach of these guys? Because they seem to have a real
That's a
extended reach.
That's a great question. So, next up, because I'm a super kind and loving DM, going to be Crystal.
I thought I was down now.
You are, but you're
Well,
awake now because you got the good touch.
Healed. Or she healed you.
Wow, now Dagon's at it.
I went May healed you, and I was like, well, not really. It was Ophala, so I,
But what can
Feel
I
my
do?
Ophala
So
love.
wait, when I'm in this kind of compromising position, what can I do?
I mean, if you stand up, you're going to provoke 2 attacks of opportunity. You
Can
you can shift.
That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, and you can shift and then attack if you wanted.
Yes, that's what I wanted to
Do
do.
you remember how to do it?
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I'm a filthy.
Aw.
Let me
I like how you're showing your butt to them. The ass of fear.
No, keep it. No, that's like such a cat-like thing. You just keep it for looks.
Oh, well, I mean, you're just facing that way before, but okay, sure.
I know. That's like a cat thing. It just works. All right, so now that I'm up, now I stretched
Well,
out
you're
a little
not
bit.
you're not standing up, you're still on the ground. You are still
Oh.
prone. Okay. You can attack from the prone position,
Okay, that's fine.
but you do it at a disadvantage.
I know it's not gonna taste well, but I'm gonna bite down as I can.
All right, good luck.
Funny
Are-
enough, Lafir thought it tasted amazing.
You do manage to hit it, and it does, in fact, get ripped to shreds.
Yes.
What
Bravo,
the
bravo,
druids don't
Crystal.
realize is they're a natural aphrodisiac, so
We're gonna be hard for hours.
Oh, you
Well,
two are.
I'm going to be hard for hours. If Crystal's hard for hours, we need to take her to see the cleric.
Also, cats have spiky penises. I don't think you want to see that.
No.
Okay. So,
This is staying in the VOD.
so Crystal, you still have a move action left, right? So you can stand up, but those fungi seem to have pretty long reach. Do you want to risk it?
I was gonna ask if I can move back or will it automatically get attacked.
You can crawl 5 feet.
Okay. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna crawl the 5 feet that we're allowed.
It's one square box. Each
Okay,
box is
perfect.
5 feet.
Wee.
it just glides over. It's like one of those Skyrim glitches, you know, where you just see something floating. She just floats across the floor.
All right. As 4 more tendrils come whipping out at you. What's your AC as a kitty cat?
12 as well.
Okay, so the first tendril misses you, but the 3 that subsequently follow it, it's now tentacle furry porn. And one of which really, really hits you. So that's a grand total of 17 damage. Ready? And this guy is gonna scoot over here. Lafir,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn, my buddy.
Buddy, he says. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm gonna bite this asshole. I don't know if the fungus has an asshole, but
But you want to bite it. What did you ingest before?
Wait a moment. As you run up to that individual, a tentacle does come out to greet you.
Okay.
It misses, however, and you get a critical hit.
Interesting. So, just getting into its range of attack, it gets an attack of opportunity. That's intense. Okay. Right. So let me do the damage.
You guys will find that having a longer reach can be very, very nice. So you tear into it quite heavily, and it's looking more like a chew toy at this point than it does. Does it? Ooh, I didn't. Oh well, whatever. I'll air to your guys's. But it is still standing. Its tentacles waving around furiously. Ophala.
Okay, before we go into this, are these guys now in the fight?
Yes.
Are they hostile?
I mean, they're running towards you with their weapons.
Is there could I try persuade them to help us without charming them? Like Tiamat's asked, we need help.
They definitely have their weapons drawn towards you.
Ah. Well, Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. We're going to go... Thankfully, I've still got 2 spells left. I think I'm going to have to go with an oldie but goldie and charm one of them.
Alrighty.
So,
Flip.
tears. We've only just got here, and this is my 3rd spell.
We barely made it in the game.
You guys just got very unlucky with spraying a trap right off the bat.
So I'll use charm.
On the one closest to you, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and I need to do a hand big wisdom saving throw. And
I
it's
don't have it
going.
prepared.
It's going to fail. So you now have a. I need you. You know how this goes.
Can you
Say again?
repeat that? It cut out on my end. You need
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna need you to sing a song.
I mean, it failed, right?
No. You succeeded.
Oh. I'll only sing a bit of this because I don't want to take up too much time with my atrocious singing.
Just sing, goddammit.
I've got to fight today to live another day. Speaking my mind today, my voice will be heard today. I've got to make a stand, but I am just a man. I'm not superhuman. My voice will be heard today. There you go.
Okay. So the individual running towards kind of like slows down for a moment and starts nodding its head. And like struggles for a moment, but then turns to face his compatriot. Are you moving at all, Ufala?
No.
Okay. Crystal.
Well, what exactly is my health at? Okay.
Can you speak up, Crystal?
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoever's typing is typing very loud.
It's not me. Okay,
Not me.
well, here I am with my pants are forward. I get close to this
Okay.
smelly tendril thingy fungus over here. And
Okay.
I claw it up.
It's all right.
Hold on one second, I clicked the wrong page.
All right. You did manage to hit it. And as have you guys ever seen 2 small dogs jump on the same toy and utterly decimate it?
Yeah.
Because that's really what just happened. Dagon was going in, Lafir was going in like with his, just tearing up with his teeth, and you pounce on it like the good cat you are, and you guys just tear this thing to shreds. As the further back guard starts rushing forward, not realizing his friend is no longer his friend, his friend actually tears into him, and does a decent amount of damage. He wasn't so happy about that, but he's gonna get right about there. And yeah, then this guy's gonna come up beside him, and his very shocked friend, and going to continue butchering him. All right. So with that, the fungus down here slides a little closer. Dagon, how are you feeling?
I'm okay for now.
Yeah, you're feeling okay?
Yep.
You've had your fill?
Yeah, until the DM is through with me.
Are you sure that you don't have room for 4 more tendrils? Because I'm pretty sure I'm going to find a place to fit them.
Oh my god.
To an each office.
Oh, my sweet baby Jesus. Okay, what's your AC again?
Is my AC different when I'm in? Yeah, it's 14.
Okay, so 3 of the 4 hit you, and it deals 14 damage to you.
Okay.
As it's grabbing and molesting your doggy self.
That's disturbing. Okay.
Yes.
Apparently, these fungus are really super into animals.
All right. And the fear, it is your turn.
I'm gonna. Well, you know what I'm gonna do?
No, we don't, because you won't
Is-
tell us.
I know. I'm actually going to move opposite side of Crystal up to here.
Okay, as you do, a tentacle reaches out to touch you. Touching me, touching you. Okay, no, it misses though. You dodge it. You're learning how to do this thing now.
Mm-hmm. And I am going to bite the fungus in what appears to be an asshole.
Right. So you are in fact flanking. So that's
Mhm.
very nice. And you do manage to hit. So go ahead and do the damage. All right, you start
Ouch.
tearing into it. You didn't do as much. You feel like you didn't do as much to it as you did the previous ones.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's a plant. What do you really know? Okay. So you've moved. You've done that. You Ophala.
This guy, he's facing away from me, right? Because he got.
There's
Mold.
no real facing.
I was on about the guy who's like right near me.
Yeah, I know. There's no facing. That's don't think of facing because it's not really a thing.
Okay, but flanking then.
Yes. So if you did a 5-foot step up to him, you would be flanking him.
Let me grab my little ruler.
You don't need a ruler. Each box is 5 feet.
Oh, okay. So, I think what I'm going to do. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to move to here, and
Okay.
I'm going to fire my bow at our new friend. But I'm also going to shout to Dagon and Crystal, well, Lafayette and Crystal, that we have friends up here.
Are you shooting the charmed one or the not charmed one?
I'm actually going to aim for the plant.
So you actually managed to hit it. Surprisingly. Go ahead and do the damage. Okay. So your arrow tears into it. You're not sure how much damage it did, but life. All right, so you've moved, you've taken your action. Crystal, darling, it is your turn.
I wag my tail happily, and I go over to this last tendril over here and go in with it again.
Well, I mean, you don't have to move because you're next
okay.
to it.
I'll pretend it didn't happen. Oop.
You guys can see the grid lines, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So you have to be within a box, right?
Okay,
And each
so like
box
this.
is a right. So each
Not
box
like this.
not on the lines, correct.
Okay.
Each box is a 5x5 square. Right. So each box is worth 5 feet. Okay. So you managed to hit, and the tendrils reach out to grab you one last time before shuddering and falling down. Yay, you guys
I
defeated
growl in
nature.
victory.
This guy's not exactly the most happy that his buddy started hitting him. So, ooh, he's gonna start hitting back, and he does manage to do so. So over here, there's a bunch of like clanging and a lot of noise made as the two of them are duking it out. Well, but the charmed individual becomes victorious. And is panting and bleeding, and it's just not a good look for him. All right. So that's that. All the people who you did consider enemies are dead.
Yay!
I'm going to shift out of wolf form over here, and we're gonna do this. And I say to Ophala and Crystal's panther form, I was able to hold concentration on the Pass Without Trace spell through shifting. And I didn't lose consciousness, so it's still active, and we can still try to sneak our way through the rest of this, but we should keep our eye out for more traps.
We should really deal with the individual first.
Well, yeah, I kind of look behind Ophala and glance over it at him. I'm like, well,
I mean, I do have some manacles. I can just cuff him.
Yeah. How long can you keep him charmed for, do you suppose?
I lick my fangs, hoping to bite him.
I can keep him charmed for about an hour.
I mean, he is just one more liability with us.
I mean, if it breaks as we're going, it could be a problem.
This is true. So, do we murder this defenseless man, or?
Well, as I said, I've got some manacles, and it's not rope; it's actual manacles. I could just.
You really want to use those manacles?
Well, here's my chain of thinking. We could like leave him here manacled, tie him to the rock as well, and then grab him on the way back and bring him back to wherever we're going.
Yeah, okay. Assuming you don't break your concentration, if you pass out, I mean, won't he be uncharmed and he might scream for help?
I mean, do you really want to murder this guy?
I meow happily.
I'm kind of having a bad day, and these are the same assholes that nearly burn Greenus to the ground. So I don't particularly care, to be honest.
I mean, if we like stabbed him right now, we wouldn't see it coming. But I just feel it would be a little bit cruel.
No.
Maybe we should just clobber him over the back of the head and knock him out.
I mean, the other thing we could do, we could bring him with us, but make him walk in front of us, and we could like...
to trigger traps.
Exactly. But on the other side, we could also ask him questions while we're here.
If to those of you in chat, since I guess we didn't address it in our intro, I am a good aligned character, but I am chaotic. So
Sorry, I'm chaotic good as
I'm
well.
a free spirit.
I'm gonna go pee real quick. So while you guys decide what you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have
a minute bio real quick.
Okay. Yes, I'm gonna have this conversation with the kitty cat.
Who
meow,
can't
meow,
talk?
Meow meow meow
Meow.
meow.
I hop out of the panther mode now that
Okay.
it's mostly clear.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. What?
Whoops. Uh-oh, you are... Get up off the ground, Crystal. What are you doing?
Okay, I got it. Okay, wait. Nope. A little tipsy.
Oh, how did you do that?
I just put the arrow and moved it on the axis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I haven't figured out how to do that.
I'm gonna... Wait, are we still in turn mode?
No, I mean, the turn order thing is up there, I think, in case we decide to...
Am I able to heal myself right now?
Oh, yeah, we're out of combat. We're out of combat.
And I'm gonna throw some cure wounds on myself at a level. Really?
That's tough. How many of those do you have left, Crystal?
I have 2 level 1s left.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I'm looking at you like swallowing this, and like you have like probably like cuts all over you and like gaping holes and stuff, and like all it did was like cure a teeny tiny little paper cut kind of thing on your finger. Rawvox says alignments can change based on your actions in a campaign. Yikes.
It absolutely can. If you do something outside of your alignment might shift. And depending on how it shifts, you might lose access to your spells.
I'm back.
Wait, can you add the +4 health to me, Ginger?
To use the Cure Wounds potion.
Wait, so so before I do this, I have 3 level 1 spells and then 3 level 2 spells I can use. Even though I used a level 2 already, I just want to clarify something.
Okay.
So if I use another Cure Wounds, I'll still have 2 level 1s left, right?
Right, because you use whatever slot you're using it at.
Okay, I just want to make sure. So I'm going to do another Cure Wounds, hopefully a high roll this time. At level 1. That's a lot better.
Ophala, go shackle the guy while we decide what in the world we're gonna do with him.
Well, I had an idea.
What's that?
While she was at the loo.
While she was peeing against the rock. While she was peeing against the rock, she's like, I have an idea.
The greatest ideas come while urinating.
There's a large rock. She's squatting behind it. You guys see a little river coming out.
Did you bring some tissue, Ophala?
You just hear from behind the rock, guys, I have an idea.
Well, not too loud, I hope.
No, why don't we ask him if he knows the interior of the cave and where there might be more potential traps?
Sure. We can also ask what happened to the rest of the encampment.
Yep. This is a good chance to pump him for information.
And we are still dressed as cultists, so hopefully he'll, in his charmed mind, he'll think we are still his friends.
Are you guys going to come up?
I'm up here.
Mm,
Or do I have to roll the wisdom check?
You, in fact, do need to roll a wisdom check.
Okay.
Oh, we both do?
No, just the individual who hasn't quite figured out where.
In before he slips down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no. Well, as the two of you are walking up, Dagamar managed to trip the step once again. It turns into a slide.
Oh, come on. Fear.
And you both tumble backwards.
Can we just like point out where it is?
I get up.
Can I slap
I get up
here?
and I like stand up and I'm like totally meant to do that.
I look at Luffy and start laughing hysterically.
Can I go
Hopefully
up
in
the
a hushed
steps?
tone. Yes, go up the steps. Well, I know where it is now, so it's okay. All right, I'm going back up.
Hell, even the cultist is laughing at you.
Make another wisdom save. You have advantage on it because it's been pointed out to you this time.
Wait, but they didn't have to roll again after they came back up.
Because they succeeded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, please, for the love of God, let him slide down again.
Sadly, you succeed. If you hadn't had advantage, you wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, I was so hoping you failed that.
You know what, guys? I'll just stay down here. All right. So, so you guys are up there. You guys are questioning him. And this... Oh, I'm not allowed to unwrap candy anymore. I forgot.
Yes, please don't. That was a nightmare to edit out, by the way. And I didn't even edit it out. Like, I just left it in for a good chunk of the video.
All right. So you guys find out that the worm speaker known as Resmir recently made everyone pack up and leave. She seemed very disturbed by the monk that you guys had rescued. There are still a good number of people here, but a lot of the wealth that they accumulated has been taken away.
I ask him what the hell were those fungus things?
They don't know. They just knew not to step on the right side.
Oh, great.
Where are the dragon eggs?
Further in.
They're still here.
Some of them are. They were too close to hatching to move.
Are we able to like sniff them out if we were like up?
No. If you guys wanted to know more about those fungi, you could roll a nature check.
Yeah, I would like to roll a nature check.
Again, I'm hoping both of you fail this. Just for the irony of the druids not being able to identify.
Are you telling my character this, or are you just
No,
saying
I'm
character?
telling you, like, out of character.
Okay,
Oh my God.
so the two of you do know some things about what are known as violet fungi. It has it's typically home to the Underdark. And it's known to spawn an organic matter, and then breaks that matter down to consume it, feeding on filth and corpses. They tend to eject spores that drift on the lightest breeze to spawn new fungi. They don't need sunlight or warmth to grow, so they thrive in pretty much every corner and crevice. And they were
Does sunlight hurt them?
New.
So they can actually survive like out in the overworld.
Yeah, it's just not. It's like any other plant. It's like it's not ideal. The purplish mushroom uses root-like feelers growing from its base to creep across cavern floors. The four stalks protruding from a violet fungus central's mass are used to lash out at prey, rotting flesh with the slightest touch. Any creature killed by a violent fungus decomposes rapidly. A new violet fungus will sprout from the moldering corpse, growing to full size within 2 weeks.
Delicious.
Okay. So,
you can share that information if you would like.
yeah. Ophala, the fungus that we just fought, it just occurs to me that it's called a violet fungi, and it's actually native to the Underdark, which is curious. I wonder if this cave system is somehow connected to the Underdark. But they feed on like decay and corpses, and you do not want to be killed by one because you will decompose very rapidly. Maybe before we could even get you to a cleric to get you resurrected by chance. But yeah, so they're very, very dangerous. We should definitely look out for them in the future.
Wow, it only just occurred to you, Nature Boy. Well done.
You know what? I was disoriented from falling down the fucking stairs, and
3 times.
I was dazed, and I was being attacked by tentacles going up my asshole. So excuse me if I couldn't fucking recall, details about a fungi that I read about, 8 years ago.
Well, maybe you should tumble down the steps. You wouldn't have gotten
Maybe
into
you
that.
should take another slide. Maybe that'll wake you up a bit.
Okay, all right. Lafir just kind of comes over here and just like kind of leans up against the wall with his arms crossed. With a
It's at
pouty
this
look
time
on his
that you
face.
notice that there's a steeper step system right there next to you.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering what that was.
So I turned to
So
the
those
cultist.
are actually steps as well. They're just steeper.
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
So I turned to the cultist and asked about any additional how well enforced are they further in the cave.
He doesn't know.
From over here,
Can
I
we
call out.
Can we just kill him?
No.
Are there still? Is there still a dragon here?
There was never a dragon here. Going to be soon.
Interesting.
The
The dragon
wait.
is going to be here soon.
I asked him which is the safer path to take.
The one without traps.
Which
Right.
is
Is it the left side or the right side?
He just kind of shrugs. And to answer your question, there are 3 eggs that are about to hatch. So technically there are going to be 3 dragons here.
So have you ever gone further into the cave than this?
Nope.
Hmm. Oh. I don't know what I asked him, what should we do with you now?
I mean, I should probably get back to like guarding the entrance.
What
How
should
many
we do
other
with
guards
him?
are out front?
I mean, the other one's Jimmy. No, he's dead. So I guess it's just me.
Well, I say we shackle him and tie him up somewhere outside so that if he shouts, he can't be heard from in here.
I mean, that sounds like a decent plan. And then we can, if he's still alive when we come back, we can drag him back to town.
I mean, if we're still alive, we might be shackling him and he's got starved to death because we never come out. All right, so what do you guys think? Should we do that?
Yeah, I think that might be the best plan.
All right. Okay, Ophala, you finally get to use your fucking manacles. Outside of the bed for once.
Wow, how would you know?
The guy has a sheepish grin on tying him up. He he winks at Lafir.
Oh my god. Lafir has a kind of disturbed look on his face.
I mean, you already had one thing up your butt today.
Oh my god. Lafir is not amused with all these comments flying around. Like, not even a little bit.
I think
we tied him up outside?
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a potion while I'm thinking about it.
So we tied the guy up outside.
What potion are you using?
I've only got healing potions, so...
Okay, go ahead and do the thing.
Do I just roll with...
It's just like a cure wounds. Just do a cure wounds. Okay, so you get 5 HP. Did you like that? I did it. I said H because you're British.
I mean, when you pronounce other stuff right, we'll be happy.
Do you know what I found out?
Aluminum.
Aluminium! God damn it!
How do you spell color again?
My favor.
Like, it's not my fault that you guys can't. Like, you guys just don't understand English, and that's coming from
No,
actually,
we speak the English you guys used to speak.
Exactly. We actually have a closer English to the original than you do because
You speak American.
No, we
The British
actually
changed it. No, the British actually changed it because of us because they were so angry with us. They didn't want to be associated with that.
You cut out a lot, but the long and the short of it is the British wanted to be egotistical dicks, so they changed the language.
Yeah, they couldn't be all like those pesky. So color is now color with an O.
Yeah, we're losing you a lot. We're losing you a lot, Shipwreck. I don't know what's
Really?
happening.
Yeah.
I'm using regular Discord though.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Maybe it's the same thing as me, where you need to be like eating your microphone.
I am. No, I've been. Ever since that.
Try
one
putting
time-
it in your esophagus.
Okay, hold on. Mouth's too tiny.
Poor Lance.
Wow. Wow.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
take
god.
Wow. And you know what? I can, by the way. So, you guys.
Thank you for sharing.
I spoke before I thought. I was.
How is it not up here?
Okay.
Okay, so what you guys, what y'all doing?
I don't know.
I
I was asking earlier if we had tied that guy up outside. I wasn't sure. He just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
I am gonna I'm gonna look to Lefay and put my hand on the shoulder and say that I was only teasing.
So, are we gonna go down this little layer thing?
Little layer thing. You mean go deeper into the
Wow, ignored.
go deeper into the cave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna give no reaction?
You know what? Hold on. I just want to make sure we're not missing anything. Or well, no, I can't tell. Like, I see some black area on the map near the entrance. I don't know if there's like a door or anything. If we just didn't get close enough to the.
Hey, Crystal.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm gonna go over here.
He
real
must be
quick.
really mad.
Why am I mad?
No, he must be really mad.
Who?
The fear.
Because we keep
I
making
can't-
booty jokes?
Well, he just pretty much blanked me.
Anyway, you guys.
Exactly.
Stay close.
I'm
Stay
just
close
gonna
to me.
I'm just
I
gonna
still
stay over
have-
here.
No, you need to stay closer than that. I have my pass without trace. I'm still
Can
holding
you
concentration.
pick like
on
a
pass
spot,
without trace.
LaFear? I can't keep playing zigzag.
That's
It's
not
not
the fear.
me.
That's
that was
follow.
me.
Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
All right, I'm coming down here. Where's the fungus? Like where the paths were on the left and right? Is it like somewhere around here?
Right. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much where it's all over the ground where you are right now.
Mm-hmm. Are any of us able to detect traps? I do not
We
have
both can.
I don't have the spell prepared.
It's Find Traps, it's called. I'm just going to read it real quick.
Okay.
So
And I'm holding concentration on my spell, so I don't think I can cast anything else that requires concentration without breaking that.
So, DM,
Yes.
it doesn't give me like a radius of exactly where I can
For
sense
what?
traps. It doesn't give me like a radius where I can sense.
I'll let you know.
traps.
Just let me know that it's up, and I will let you know if you cast it. I will let you know if you're getting close to one.
Lipir, do you want me to see if I can check for any traps right now?
Hold on. Ginger, what happened to your camera? Like the top of your head is cut off.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, let me.
I increased. I bettered my posture. I can actually adjust.
Okay.
There.
All right. Sorry. What was that, Crystal?
Would you like me to see if
All I heard was, "Would you like me to see?"
She wants to know if you want her to check for traps.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea because I don't know what's going to happen once we go down these paths.
All right. Duration is instantaneous. Okay, and the range is 120 feet.
Okay.
So there is at least one trap within 120 feet of you designed to hurt people.
Okay, so you don't learn the location of each trap, but you do.
So help us be more cautious? Or is
You
there
learn the
anything I
general
can do?
nature.
Most of it's mechanical.
Cool.
So it's probably like the slip and slide kind of deal. You gotta step on the switch.
Yeah. Is there? So I'm not familiar with this kind of mechanic in D&D. Is there like something that we can do to keep an eye out for traps, or do we just blindly wander through?
If you think an area is trapped, you can be like, "Hey, I'd like to check around for traps," and then I'll have you make a skill save. And if you see it, then you'll be like, "Oh, well,
Okay.
beans."
Should
All
we
right.
all
I'm
do
gonna go
this?
to the. I'm gonna go up to the left path, and I'm gonna look around for traps.
Okay,
I will
do
take
that.
Can I take the right?
Sure.
I don't know which way is which.
So you guys can just head up. Like, it's fine.
Okay.
So like right here?
I don't know like how far
Confused.
though.
To the edge
Maybe
of
we
that
should
little
proceed.
tunnel that you saw.
Right here.
Yes. So, as you are coming in here, wait one, and guys, fix yourselves so you're not on the same square, please. Thank you. So many windows, so little time. Some of the fungus starts to disperse a little bit, and it's only kind of dotting this area around the signs. Make a perception check for checking for those traps.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So as you all both are looking around, you notice you kind of look around on the ground, and there's small dead bats on the floor, and then so you notice that there are small dead bats.
Small dead bats.
Well, dead bats or dead anything is never a good sign.
Right. If they're dead, I wonder if they are on the ceiling and they got gas. It might be a gas trap.
Are you looking up at the ceiling?
I am now.
So the ceiling's about 15 feet from the floor, right? And the ceiling is from wall to wall carpeted in bats.
Mm.
And because it's daytime, they are all sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
I mean, it's just bats.
I raise my finger to my mouth at Ophala and Crystal and voices down. No, I don't
Okay.
want to wake them.
All right, so you guys are going to be moving stealthily.
Yes.
Very well. All of you make stealth rolls.
Okay.
And you get the +10.
Yep.
All right. You guys managed to move through this area without waking up the bats.
Hmm. Okay.
Right. So, and you guys also, well, no, yeah, you guys also something glittering over here.
Glittering
where?
like a crystal?
There's that little, where I made an X in the room.
Oh, did you?
It should be on the edge of your vision.
Are you on the right layer?
Yes, I am. You're not. Move yourself in a little.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Oh wait, it just disappeared when I...
No, I see it.
Okay, I kind of see it. It's like, I guess the... Okay. That was a really faint X.
It's in the dark part that's still kind of shady, but it's not black.
Yeah. So are we moving into that room?
You can.
Okay, and there's something glinting. I'm gonna kind of move along the edge here.
Okay.
Kind of coming this way. Waiting for everyone to follow me so they don't get out of the radius.
This is where we should spin the trap.
Uh-huh.
Maybe
Well,
we'll
we're still looking out for
touching each
traps,
other.
right?
Right. So you guys are fine for right now. I'll stop you and move you if need be.
Okay, so am I close enough to see what this is that's kind of
Yes.
glinting in the
There we
distance?
go.
It's a spear with a pitted blade.
Spear with a pitted blade. What does a pitted blade look like?
I-
A blade with holes in it?
Sure.
Okay. All right, we'll go with that. And like, what is it? Is it like on a pedestal, or is it just like sticking in the ground, or
It's just laying there.
laying on the ground?
Yes.
We should
Interesting.
maybe see if we can see it's trapped.
I mean, I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't have any like detect trap spells prepared or anything, or find traps.
No, but we could like see if we
could.
can see any traps.
You could absolutely make a perception check to see if you see any trap.
Not the worst idea.
It does not appear to be tracked.
Did you see?
I did
Opala
see.
roll?
I did.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of wary to touch literally anything in this place right now after what just happened to me with the tentacle ass rapage.
I mean,
So,
he says it's not. It doesn't seem to be trapped. Seem being the key word.
Yeah. So go pick it up, Opala, if you're so confident.
That's why I said. That's why I said seem.
To
Right.
to you,
I mean, we can always
it doesn't
come back
look like
to
it would possibly. It's literally a spear lying on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm still not touching
I'll
it.
go get it.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Now you have a spear.
Oh,
Yay.
you have a weapon.
All right. I see
Spears
it looks
have
like
a reach of 10, by the way.
Oh, nice. That's sexy.
You guys,
it looks
okay,
like
I
there's...
need you to pay attention to who's on what square.
I mean, I was on the square first. Get off my square.
Yeah. I was riding up on Ophala in such an inappropriate way.
I mean, I've
I'll
ridden you,
up
so
on
that's only
everyone. The whole
fair.
time I've gotten my ass grabbed.
Okay.
All right, I see. Are these stairs that I'm looking at that are behind the?
That are near the thing, yes. So at the base of these steeply descending steps, a curtain hangs across the package. It is made from hundreds of heavy leather strips, each about the width of a human hand.
What package?
What? The passage.
You said
I said
passage. Okay.
It is made from hundreds of heavy leather strips, each about the width of a human hand. The strips are fixed to the ceiling and are long enough to drag on the floor. The curtain extends from wall to wall. The leather comes in a variety of low, badly cured. The curtain is several layers thick with no gaps, so you can't see it through it at all.
Okay. Well, I think I want to walk this way first before we investigate that.
Walk this way.
Okay. To your right, the floor drops down 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of difficult to see down there.
Hmm. Okay. And what about through here?
All right. Just a second. I have to scroll. So the it seems like in that room there's some stairs that you can see. There's a raised area. You definitely hear some noises from in there.
I'm hearing noises here, and I wasn't hearing noises in the other area. I think I'm gonna walk back down and see who's at the bottom of those stairs.
Inspect what kind of noises.
Yeah, like what kind? Like, does it sound like people
You
talking
can
or scurrying?
make a
or-
perception check.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
Nice.
There's some growls. There's some chittering. You can't quite make out what it is.
Chittering. That sounds like spiders. Ugh.
Yeah, let's see what's down here. I'm coming back down here. I want to walk to the bottom of these stairs to see what's
Okay.
through the leathery strips. I'm not gonna walk through the strips. I'm just gonna kind of move one out of the way and peek in and see what I see.
Okay, why don't you make me a perception check, please? Just you.
Yeah.
Could have just like cut a hole in it and had a peek.
All right. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. Okay, so as you're inspecting the sheets, you notice that there are barbs on it.
I'm glad I didn't walk right through that.
And then you remember the spear that was at the top. Maybe perhaps it was used to push the leather out of the way.
True, probably was. I look back. Is it follow behind me?
I'm like at the entrance.
He's at the top of the stairs.
Okay, I come back up to the top of the stairs. and I kindly ask to borrow the spear.
I'll lend you the spear. Just don't poke your eye out of it.
You'll poke your eye out.
It's okay. I also won't give it over to any goblins, don't worry. Or kobolds.
Oh my god.
I mean, so long as you don't slip down these
rat.
stairs.
Holding the spear. Yeah. Alright, so I'm coming back down here and I'm using the spear to move the barbed leather out of the way and see what I see inside.
You sweep it, the strips to the left side of the corridor, and there's actually an angled socket. Looks like that you can just kind of stick it in there to wedge it open.
Oh, so there's like a wall or a door or something on the other side.
Well, no, it opens up into a larger area.
Oh, and in that larger area is a socket?
Yeah, there's a little socket that you can kind of like wedge the spear. I'm gonna fix the lighting for you now. God dang it. Delete? Yay! All right, as soon as you open the curtain, the meat curtains, well, at least that's what you think of immediately, because the smell of old blood assaults your nose. The floor is covered in dried puddles of it. 4 floor-to-ceiling columns are spaced across the chamber, and chains have been strung between them like clothesline. Animal carcasses hang on the hooks from the chains. You see gutted and skinned antelope, deer, goats, what might be big cats, and even a few small bears. Some of this meat has been here for a while, if the smell is a reliable indicator.
Oh, we know where your woodland animals went.
We're still stealthy, remember? We're sneaking. Okay, so yes, I am sneaking along, and I noticed that Crystal decided to nope the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so she has no clue what's down here unless she comes in.
I see her on the stairs.
Yeah,
I kind of
she's
look
coming
at
down.
her, like, questioning, are you coming or not? Because I'm still holding the thing open with the...
I'm
Yeah.
coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Okay.
Gosh.
Alright, so...
I'm not
alright.
even
Oh.
sweating yet.
Okay, so we are sneaky sneaks. And I'm kind of, like, looking at the layout of the room. Oh my god, don't go too far, Crystal. If you go 30 feet, you won't be affected by the spell. Yeah, I don't see anything. So where is this socket you were telling me about?
Oh no, the socket was at the door. It's so that you could wedge the spear to open
Oh,
it.
I thought there was something in the room.
No.
Okay.
What?
All right, so I'm kind of looking around. Do
Make
I
a
see
perception
anything
check.
anything other than the animal carcasses hanging and shit? The perception? All these perception rolls.
Nope, you don't find anything of any value.
Is there any like spare leather around?
Any what?
Spare leather.
I mean, there's a bunch on that curtain, but most of the things in here are skinned.
Yeah, okay. That's a shame. Maybe we could have had some leather.
Does it look like any of these carcasses have been like... Well, first of all, what's the temperature in this room?
It is cold, but not frozen.
I see. So I guess this was just some meat storage for the encampment. If I had to guess.
Or like an outfitter's workshop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if they're taking the time to skin them, they're probably using the leather too.
Yeah, but they wouldn't let the meat go to waste, I don't think. Alright, well, if there's nothing else here, if you guys don't want to look around too, we can head back out.
Yeah, it just seems pretty empty.
Better bring the spear.
You can. Are you taking it before they can come through?
No. I'm not that cruel.
Okay, so we pass through again, and we're back up here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna come back over this way. And I take a look
Pause.
at these, yes.
Oh, goody. So you guys are walking step in step. I need both Ophala and Lafir. Actually, that's a lie. Um, 1 second, I have to do something. Actually,
suppose I can
I'll
use
make
this
both of you do
opportunity.
it.
Okay.
Can both of you roll me a 1d10, please? Okay, continue on.
Okay, I'm going to cast guidance on all three of us because I have a shiver
Okay.
down my spine and I feel like we're in a dangerous area and it might come in handy. And I'm going to take a look at these stairs.
Well, as you get closer,
Yeah.
you might want to pop back. I'm gonna give you some helpful information. As you kind of step in and there's more, oh, good Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, superstar. Here you see some kobolds, some of which have wings.
Mhm.
Ra-ta-ta.
I didn't know kobolds could grow wings.
Mhm.
Yeah. Of like kobold dragon mixes.
Right, and then there are some kobolds like going. The kobolds are all kind of like doing different stuff. There's a rack along the southwest wall that holds implements used. Looks like in like training animals, but big enough for the drakes that are up there. Like sharp prods, mock weapons made of wood, human-sized dummies stitched out of sailcloth, with ridiculous expressions painted on their faces. A stout cage surrounds the steps, so that the black dotted line at those steps is a stout iron cage that goes up about 10 feet. And a key hangs on a peg at the top of the steps. So the drakes are actually down. Those are, I know it looks weird, but those are steps going down. You guys are raised right now. So the kobolds are on the top part, and
Okay.
I know
All right, I see.
it's a bit of a strange.
So we're like overlooking a pit with the drakes inside of it.
Yes.
Okay. And at the top of this, there's
There's
a gate or something with a key.
Yes.
Okay. And these kobolds are up here with us. I whisper of a very low voice to Ophala and Crystal. I think we should try to sneak past these guys and get a better look at what's happening here. I see another pathway over to our left. Maybe we can get through there without anybody noticing. And even if they do notice us, we should just pretend that we belong here, right?
Yeah, we can try.
Okay. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to stealthily make our way over to this other tunnel over here to the left.
Okay. Can I get some stealth rolls from all of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And plus 10 to all those.
Alrighty. You guys believe you were being stealthy.
Okay.
Believe. That's an interesting.
Oh, there's a lot more of them here than I thought there were. So we're going to come over here and
All right, pause for a
are
second.
these? Yep.
Let everyone catch up.
Yep. Well, I don't see what happened to Crystal.
Crystal.
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought she froze. I was like, oh no.
Imagine.
Okay, Crystal, can you roll a 1d10, please? Okay. Are you going to continue down the stairs?
Yes.
All right. Make sure you only, as you're going through, can you kindly make me a dexterity saving throw, please, Lafir.
I would like to use my guidance on this roll.
Sure.
So that would be roll
She's thinking
1d4.
the fear is a follow.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, you continue through.
I moved. What happened?
Mhm. You're
I'm
good.
gonna guess if I do the same, I'm gonna have to do the same thing.
Yep. I mean, you don't know. Because as far as you pause, stop. You have to wait a minute for other people to catch up to you, Dagan.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a favor. Ofala, roll me a 1d20.
Before I die.
All right. Continue on. Are you following down as well, Shipwreck?
Yes.
Toss me a d20.
Sorry, I didn't
Okay.
mean to roll twice.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm also mad at the second roll. That was perfect.
All right. So as you guys are sneaking down, can you guys make me another stealth check, please?
Sure.
Oh, take on twinsies.
All right. You all still believe that you're being sneaky.
Believe.
As you guys are coming into this room, oh, that's right. I'm not even in the. So many overlays. Okay. Because you don't need that. Okay. Thin mattresses of straw with covered with badly cured furs form small beds that are haphazardly positioned around the chamber. Rats and small lizards scurry through food scraps and moldy wineskins littering the floor. It's quite apparent that this is where the kobolds live. There are several kobolds, both of the winged and unwinged variety here. And there are flickering oil lamps that provide dim illumination. But you all see in the dark well anyway, so. Oh, and then there's steps going down the other way.
I think we should continue on and try to avoid these guys.
I actually agree.
Okay.
He was like, all right, sure. Why not? All right. So these steps lead down to a little tunnel. You can continue on. I'm going to move you for you because I can see things you cannot. And I'll put you out on the other side. Okay, cool. I mean, move yourselves as accordingly. I think Lafir will end up being up closer, but I like the fog of war because it doesn't allow you to continue seeing the map afterwards, right? Like you can't see the areas you passed through already.
No.
I like that. All right, you guys can arrange yourself as such as you would like.
This place is a massive maze.
You're not kidding, it's a maze. I see someone down there.
Are you still going to be stealthying down?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm going to need another stealth check, please.
Is that the dragon that attacked Bacon down there? I mean, Lafir.
Look at all these stealth rolls. All right. As you walk in, indeed, a very familiar face turns and looks at you. And then the individual that's there kind of like stares at him for a second and is like, what? And then turns and looks back. Oh. His eyes focus. Wait, are you gonna step out, Lafir?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm behind them.
Yeah, you don't even see him yet.
No.
The Landradrosa, as it were, just kind of stares for a moment, not entirely sure, because you guys are dressed in your cultist robes, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then he just kind of stares at you inquisitively.
You remember to add 10 to the stealth rolls, right?
I did.
Okay, thank you.
No worries, mini GM. I got you.
Mhm.
Mini GM.
Hey, listen, I'm also trying to learn because I'm going to be
Hey,
DMing our
listen.
next game.
Don't worry.
And you can feel free to be as annoying as you please when I do it, okay?
There is
You're
something-
not
trying to
annoying,
get a-
you're learning. Right?
Mhm.
There is something else down there.
So,
Are you gonna come forward, Lafir?
well, no, because they've stopped in their tracks and I don't know what they're looking at. I don't know what's happening right now.
Well, he's just kind of staring. Like there's a staring match going on. What are you guys doing?
I whisper to Olivia to
Crystals.
go back up the stairs.
I look inquisitively at Ophala. Why?
Just trust me.
We have
Um,
a
His
familiar
voice
friend.
booms out. Who are you? Why haven't you left yet?
And I recognize that voice, like I definitely would, and I come right back up here up the stairs.
Okay, I feel like this is where running could actually be really bad for us.
I mean, he didn't see Lafia, so
So I feel bad, and I had a little bit of a cowardly moment there, right? But I am going to come back down the stairs. I'm not going all the way down. I'm just going to stay right up here, very quiet, and I'm just going to see what they say and see where the situation goes. And I'll pop out if I need to, I think.
I turn to the cultist. I've forgotten his name.
Lang did well. You don't really well. Yeah, Lang Dadrosa is the name that you heard before.
I turn to Len Ladrosa and say, "We've been tasked with making sure that the operation is secure and that the dragon eggs are undisturbed." Oh, and face Tiamat.
He takes a step forward, his hand on his blade. Interesting that such an important task would be given to someone of such lowly rank.
I say that because of the situation, there was no one else to spare.
He takes another step forward. The blade starting to come out of its sheath.
Mhm.
No one else. Well, you must tell me then, as any good cultist would know, who leads our operation?
I whisper to the others, "Did they know?"
I'm like whispering from the stairs.
Resnier?
Resmir leads our wonderful cult.
He nods and has not relinquished the grasp of his sword yet. Takes another
And
step forward.
I also do the hand sign that they showed us, but the advanced one, so like the devil's horns kind of thing.
All right. And what colors does Resmir wear?
Guys, do you know?
Yeah, this is a tough one though.
He wears black.
Didn't expect
The
you
DM
guys
is-
to actually try to answer this. Just a moment. I have to make a reference. Oh, this is so dramatic and I ruined it.
I'm proud of you guys. You got better memory than me.
I don't know if that last one was right or not. I
Oh,
recall him mentioning, but
he nods. So you've gotten 2 of my answers correct. But any spy could know that. Your last question, as he takes another step forward and rests on his heels for a moment. What color of robes do our local leaders wear?
Oh boy. I guess we're going with yellow.
They wear yellow.
He closes his eyes and thinks for a second, and sheaths his blade. Very well. You can enter.
I can't believe I fucking guessed.
It was a good blow.
So that worked out.
I'm staying up here on the stairs. I'm not budging because I'm terrified that if I come out here, first of all, I was gonna wonder who this third individual is, and second, he might recognize me.
I whispered to Lafir, we gotta continue because if we stay still now, then something's gonna look suspicious.
I shift into my wolf form. And
That's
I,
probably not the best idea.
That's
You
worse.
fought him in Wolf Hall.
Lafir, no, that's worse. Why
Are
would
you going to come in or not?
Yeah,
Alright,
we're
let's
just
go over here.
yeah. I highly suggest no wolf form. I just like tighten your hood.
I'm staying up there, and I'm gonna. Fuck. Okay, fine. I'm coming up, but I have my hood up.
Oh, he didn't trip down the. I mumble. He didn't trip down the steps this time.
So as the third person marks out, stop moving. Stop moving.
Hammer time.
I'm going to actually push you all back for a moment.
Foos, row, da.
Did I? Why couldn't I have made a stealth check since I was trying to be stealthy? Or did I just fail the last one or something?
Unfortunately, he has a very high perception.
So it's not possible to stealth past him.
Well, no, he just did really well. So, all right. Also, he's doubly on the alert right now. So as the third individual pops out, he rushes forward and kicks at Lafir.
What? Why? I yell, ow, what was that for?
No. There's a roll that's happening.
Oh, okay.
And everyone can roll initiative.
Oh.
After all that.
How did he recognize me? I had my hood up.
God damn it, Lafir.
I don't get it how he could have even seen my
you
face.
do manage to, oh, son of a cunt. You do manage to dodge his kick. And your hood falls down during this part. And he laughs and he goes, "You survived. I don't know whether to be disappointed or pleased. It's a mix of both, I think, but it does explain how you wouldn't know that the local leaders wear purple."
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everyone's doing initiative now. Yay.
Trying to get there.
Yeah, my stuff's being a little lag. Oh, that's because I didn't pop it out. Pop, lock, and drop it, I guess. Okay. Ofala, it's actually your turn. You're up.
Okay, so he's using like a greatsword, right?
Yes, he does in fact have a greatsword. He also has
Okay.
a spear on his back.
Oh, that's difficult. Is he wearing any armor?
Yes.
Is it metal?
The answer to that is yes.
Oh man, this is a tough choice. But surely, if I were to like succeed in heating his weapon, he'd have to take a turn to grab the spear, right?
Right. I mean, his weapon's not drawn.
Is it not?
Correct. Because he sheathed it to trick you into coming to the room.
Oh, so it's sheathed.
A
I'm gonna take a risk and use my final spell for my level 1 spells.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast Hideous Laughter on him.
Mm-hmm. And he needs to make a wisdom saving throw 13. He starts bellowing with laughter. Yeah, so he's now laughing. And let's see, are you moving it or anything?
I'm gonna like shift back here.
Did he fall prone or no?
Creature of your choice falls into fits and laughter. So, yep, he falls prone.
So yeah, I'll move to that and I'll end my turn.
All right, so he gets to make a saving throw. And he's still kind of giggling a little bit, but he shakes it off and begins to stand up. So, Lafir, you get one free attack of opportunity, melee attack.
Only a melee attack, no
Yeah,
spell.
it's a standard action attack. So it has to be like a smack him with your quarterstaff, etc.
I can't cast the spell on him.
Typically, no.
Could he change?
I'm gonna check it real quick because 5e changed a bunch of things. Gonna check. All right. Yeah, it's a melee attack, no spell.
Well,
You can also punch or hit, by the way.
yeah, I'll whack him over the head with my quarterstaff.
Okay. It kind of clangs off of his armor.
Okay.
He then draws his great sword. And looks at you and says, "Let's see if death sticks the second time."
Spoiler alert, it will.
Holy shit. So your AC is like 12, right?
14.
14? Okay. Well, he does in fact slam his great sword into your side, dealing 16 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought Drewing like took an action though.
Sure does.
Okay.
Just know that not all monsters follow the same rules as you guys do.
Oh, okay.
Right. And it's important that you take note of that. Right. So when you think things like that, well, I thought this, then be like, oh shit, they get to do something special. Like with the reach for the tendrils of the fungi, like it was very good of you to notice, hey, that normally only happens at 5 foot, but it's happening at 10 foot. Oh shit, they have a 10-foot reach. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
An important detail for especially new players to know, so that they, when they're planning tactics, that not the specifics of the mechanic, but the fact that they can actually do things differently.
right. So
Right?
yeah.
So
And typically only special monsters will get special rules. It's kind of like a boss fight, right? So sometimes when you're playing a video game, a boss fight will switch up the rules on you. All right. So he is going to stay right where he is. So Crystal.
Well, I'm gonna move just right here. Hopefully I don't regret this. And I can can I cast Moonbeam right on him?
I need to look at Moonbeam.
I'm just gonna post it right now so you see it.
Yes, please. Oh, that's you did the.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's the
I realized I
thing.
did the wrong
Yes,
way.
it's 120 feet. So, I mean, if you could post the spell, if you just click the spell in the spell book, it should post.
Sorry, I'm a little slow at this part.
It's fine.
Why is it not posting?
It's okay. I'm looking it up. Jesus.
So how's everybody doing in chat?
Yeah, this is
How are we
moving
doing?
so slow. Oh, that's probably why. Okay. A silver beam of pale light shines down a 5-foot radius. 40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. Creature enters the spell area for the first time or starts to turn there is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. And it must make a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 2d10 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one. A shape changer makes its saving throw with disadvantage. If it fails, it also instantly reverts to its original form and can't take a different form until it leaves the spell's light. On each of your turns after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam 60 feet in any direction. Well, that's actually pretty neat.
You see why I'm confused where if I could do it directly on him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You could do it actually anywhere with 120 feet.
So I could just be like right on him. And then it stays as long as I don't do any other spells, right?
Correct. Let me give you a little.
But can I use my weapon while the spell is active?
Yes.
Okay.
Just on your next turn.
Okay.
So you want it here. Oh, god damn it. I'm just gonna do this. Why is it being dumb? Whatever. I now know it's on that square. Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. Okay.
Sorry, I just want to make sure, so that's why I'm like.
Yeah, you're good. So the beam doesn't seem to affect him as much as it probably could have. So we'll.
I'm guessing that means something like he's resistant to fire.
Or that he made his save.
No, it was the save and the move.
Alrighty. So, you moved. You did that. So, your guys' shift is a free action, isn't it?
Yes.
Did you want
No,
to
it's
shift?
an action.
Oh, it's an action?
Oh, it's an
Okay.
action.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can shift
I thought it
out
was a
of your
bonus
form as a
action.
bonus.
Okay.
To shift out of it. It's a bonus action to shift out of it, but to shift in, it's a main action.
Okay.
Wonderful. Okay, so his little buddy over here don't like those spell casting types. And he kind of rushes forward. To say hello. Don't think you're gonna like his hello though. Oh, interesting. But interesting. And he's gonna swing his great axe on you. And he connects, tearing into you for 15 damage.
I can't turn into the monster right now, right?
What?
Yeah, she can't shapeshift now. You
No.
have to do it on your turn and use your action.
Okay. Lafir,
Mm-hmm.
it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna use wild shape and transform, and and then I'm gonna bite Langdrosa, Langdrosa. Jesus fucking Christ, I hate his name.
Should we just call him Joseph for short?
Langdrosa.
Lang. We're calling him Lang. I'm gonna bite Lang here, and yeah. Let me. I'm up next to him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh fuck me.
I mean, he
Yeah,
looks like he's going to.
that's not gonna do anything, unfortunately. Fala.
Wait.
No, just kidding. No, you didn't move. That's right. Sorry. bad. What are you doing?
I am moving. Well, shoot, I can't. The moonbeam doesn't like restrain him or anything.
Oh,
does
excuse
it?
me. I've got to make a DC strength check on him. I didn't do that yet. Just a second.
I'm gonna move right there. Still, I'll just
Oh yeah, he
bite
doesn't
move
fall
that.
down. Go ahead. I haven't had to do that yet because all of your bites have killed everything.
Okay, done.
I mean,
okay.
it didn't kill him. Just saying, last encounter, like
Fair. Wonderful. Okay, Ophala, now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna take a risk and I'm gonna cast another spell on him, but it's gonna be a level 2 spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast this on his greatsword. I think you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, you want to heat that son bitch up?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's Puppers. Puppers is yelling.
I can't hear her.
Oh, she's
I heard a
upset.
squeak.
There she goes again.
Oh, there she is.
I think she wants to go outside. Wow. That hit. Okay. So his greatsword turns white hot and he grunts as he drops it. Son of a bitch. All right. He just kind of shakes his hand for a moment.
And I think I'm going to hop back a bit. just to hear. A little bit towards the door.
Wonderful. So, Lang looks at you and goes, "Cute trick. You might remember this one." And he inhales and then exhales a line of lightning towards Lafir and Ophala. Can you both make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have moved behind you.
Remember, Ophala, you have the guidance.
Yeah, I'll have the guidance with it then.
Okay.
By the way, you've been taking my pack tactics into consideration, right, Ginger?
Mm-hmm.
You know what that does, right?
Yeah, I actually have it on a couple other different characters. Some of the enemies you have fought have also had it.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and you need to roll the guidance as well.
Me?
Is that just roll 1d8?
That's
A 1d4.
1d4.
well, that's good. So you both only take 11 damage as the lightning shocks and scalds you.
Jesus, I'm dead.
You didn't take full damage. It seems as though you guys missed the brunt of it. And he is now going to pull out his spear.
Oh.
Crystal.
Okay, am I able to go back a little bit without getting attacked?
You can shift 5 feet.
So it's 1 cube.
Yes.
Okay, right here. Cool. I'm sorry, I meant to take out the ruler. Because I want to do Thunder Wave. I just want to make sure I'm far enough from my team that.
Okay. Just know
So it
that you
says
can't.
each-
That shifting in is a standard action, and you are at like a thought of a health point.
I know, so I'm like, it's hard.
Your HP will also, your temp hit points will go back to full when you shift too.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
she's still showing it half.
Right,
can
right.
always
I
do it
just I haven't
later.
I haven't put it back up yet.
Right, so I'm thinking she might be
I'll always do
hesitant.
it
to
later.
do
All right, I'm gonna shift.
Okay.
It's the smarter thing to do.
That should be 37.
And with that, I claw his buddy right here.
Okay, and you do so with advantage because he seems like he's a little winded. And you hit. Okay, so you do 6 damage to him. Jesus, it's so slow. Okay. Let's see. All right. So you now can shift away if you want to shift away.
I definitely do a little bit. There we go. I back up just a little bit.
Sounds good. He looks at you and goes, "Here, kitty, kitty." As he rolls forward and attempts to get a nice new pelt for his collection. Your AC should be 15, I believe, because it should be the same as Dagon's. Because I just copied the. So
My armor class, right?
yes,
Mine says 12.
as a panther.
Yeah, even as a panther, it says 12.
Should be the same as Dagon's. It's probably
Mine
just
I thought was 14.
14 or what? Yeah, 14. I thought it was 15. It's fine. He's gonna miss. We'll fix that later. Just know that your AC as the panther should be 14.
Okay.
Okay. So he misses as you are graceful enough to get out of the way. So Lafir, it is your turn.
All right, so I'm gonna move back in here and bite him again. Our friend Lang here.
Okay. Our friend Lang.
Connect.
No. But I still have to see if you're gonna trip him up as you're darting through his legs. Jesus Christ. Okay, so you manage to trip him up and he falls prone. So he is proned right now. So that's good for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you moved, you attacked. You are, and I'm assuming you're going to stay in your wolf form.
Yep.
Okay, Ophala.
I have a question.
I have an
was just
answer.
trying to. I hope so. I can only heat one object at a time, right?
Correct.
So if I were to heat a spear, it would basically.
I mean, technically he hasn't moved, so he's on top of his originally heated object.
Yeah. Well. Okay.
I will allow that for flavor purposes.
I was gonna say, should he take damage from it then? But no.
I mean, how long does it get to stay heated for?
It's for one duration, but
You can concentrate to make it happen again, can't you?
I think so. It says blah blah blah. You can cause a glow, take fire damage until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. But if he's not holding it, then he can't take damage.
He's laying on it. It counts.
Oh, okay. Well,
bonus action. Yay! It's still hot. Roll the damage.
Do I just press the spell again?
Yeah, sure.
Let me just go to my spells.
Great. So he once again is not very happy with the heat of it all. Then he growls at you. So what are you doing for your actual turns?
If I attacked him, he would technically be at disadvantage if I'm
correct. Because he is prone.
I'm going to risk it, and I'm going to move here, and I'm going to try to stab him with my rapier.
Okay.
I'm going to regret this so much.
Oh no, Ginger smiling.
And you connect. Now, wait a second. Hang on a second. Hang on. Oh, it's a plus. Oh, you almost got a low end critical. Okay. Go ahead and click the rapier thing so it does the damage. Oh, not bad. You did 20 damage to him this turn. As you find a sweet spot in his armor and stab him, he is starting to not look so hot. He growls as like the bloodlust like raises in his eyes as he uses the spear to push himself up. You both get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So, roll with the rapier again?
Yes, and you can do the bite or your claws, whichever.
Oh wait, whoops! I pressed the wrong thing. I'm not even the right point for that. I just poop out a quarterstaff and whack him with it.
Right. May you miss. And Diggin, you are going to hit.
Hey.
Shit. You get a hold of his tendon. He manages to stand up all the way, and he is not so happy. He tries to drive his spear down in between the shoulder blades of the wolf that is attacking him.
I have a mechanical question.
Yes.
So if I'm attacking with an attack of opportunity with bite,
Mm-hmm.
is that another instance where I might have the
rolled it.
opportunity to knock him down?
Mhm.
Oh, so it is an opportunity. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, so yeah, he's gonna hit you for that. And so he jams his spear down between your shoulder blades, and he manages to slice into you. Then he pulls his spear back up and does it again.
Mhm.
Just hacking away in a murderous rage. And he deals 14 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay. And he stood up, he moved. I liked it. There we go.
Excuse me.
Okay. And Crystal.
I wag my tail and I have no other choice but to bite this kind fellow in front of me.
How nice. Oh, you hit. She's 1v1ing.
Yep, sure is.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna move?
I'll move back a little bit.
Okay. He's gonna follow you. He's just gonna chase after. And he's going to do a heckin' big swipe at you. And he's gonna connect. He's gonna slice right into you and deal 11 damage.
I scream a little in pain.
All right. And Lafir.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite again, attacking with advantage on our friend Lang.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
All right. So you are in fact going to connect. He's not going to fall down, but he is going to take that damage. As you're just tearing chunks of flesh out of him.
Mm-hmm.
And
And I'm not gonna move.
Oh, okay. Ofala.
Since he's no longer laying down, it means this sword is not going to hurt him. So I think what I'm going to do, if I,
He's still occupying the same square as that sword, so he's touching it in some way. If you want to do the bonus damage, you can.
I'll do the bonus damage then. Just click the spell again.
Yep.
Is he still in the moonbeam? I just noticed.
Oh yeah, we never moved the moonbeam. Hey.
I thought the moonbeam went away because I was a panther. I didn't know it's.
Wait. Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, if it's a concentration spell, then you maintain concentration on the spell. If
Oh, let me
you
just-
switch form.
You mind if I just double check that just to be sure?
Hey, you know what? I don't even care because this is all going to work out. So the beam strengthens for a moment as the sword is still glowing hot. He steps on it and it kind of burns through his leather shoe. And ghostly flames start erupting from his armor and his skin. He howls in pain and is reduced to nothing but a charred corpse.
Wow.
I growl in triumph. I avenge
Yeah.
the fear.
Go Crystal. Well, I'm howling. I can't say go Crystal. I'm just howling in approval. Yeah, woo.
I smile to the cult and say, "How's that for a nice trick?"
Okay, Ophala, you still have your full move, your full turn.
Okay, I am going to move to here and flank our good barbarian friend.
Okay, I'm assuming you're doing it in such a way that you would not attack incur an attack of opportunity. So
Correct.
moving 2 down and 1 over. Got it. No,
Right.
1 more down. You just did it like the Tetris L shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how does that work? You're coming up behind him. Is that why?
No, so he has an enemy on either side. So
Yeah. Oh, so that he gets the attack of opportunity. I see.
no. So the attack of opportunity would have if you move through a
yeah.
threatened square.
Uh-huh.
Then you get if something moves to your threatened square, then you get an attack of opportunity.
Right.
Or tries to move out of your threatened square more than 5 feet, you get an attack of opportunity. So if you're just moving into the threatened square, that's fine, so long as you don't move through it.
Okay,
so,
got it. And that's why if he went the other way, he would have
gotten an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So you managed to hit. All right, and you stab him in the back. You didn't particularly care for that, honestly. Minus 9. All righty. And Crystal.
While I'm purring with excitement, I go in for another bite with another chunk of him.
All righty.
Nice.
And that's gonna hit. Jesus.
that was a beefy move.
2 versus 1, eh? The berserker human person takes his great axe and just swings it behind him, not even aiming, just trying to take out the new person who's stabbing him in his back. And he's going to connect, dealing 11 damage.
Well, GG.
Okay, so you have -6 health right now. And you are unconscious.
This guy still isn't dead.
Lafir?
Yep. All right, so
You can occupy the space that Ophala is in.
was in. Okay. So I'm gonna come down here and come over here, and I'm gonna bite this guy here.
I'm being teabagged by a wolf.
Probably
Like,
not the first
Burn in your
time.
mouth.
It's bad enough that like I've just gone down, but now I'm being teabagged by the wolf.
Oh, you get a critical hit.
Woo,
Nice. How does
you
that
and the
work again?
crits.
Just click the bite. It should auto-calculate.
Hmm.
Should. Yep.
Ah, okay, cool.
All right, so you deal 16 damage to him. All right. Ophala, can you kindly make me a fortitude save?
I can.
Thank you.
Would that be Constitution?
Oh yeah, Constitution. I'm sorry.
I was looking at the list like fortitude.
Old habits.
Die hard. Ooh.
Okay. You stabilize, so you're no longer bleeding out, but you're still unconscious.
I'm still under the wolf.
I'm hoping you wake up with me still over you. The
Crystal.
balls in your
Kinky.
face.
I'm going in for another bite. It's gotta end.
All right, so your attack does connect. Jesus Christ. Are you moving at all? Or are you staying where you are?
If I move, will I get attacked?
You can shift, but then you guys will lose your flanking bonus on him.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You guys really lucky not getting knocked down.
Oh yeah, no, she doesn't have he passed yours and she doesn't have the.
Oh, really? It's like the same attack, but like it has different effects depending on what creature it is.
Yes.
I swear this guy is tanky as fuck.
Seriously.
So he's like, I'm going to wear you both as boots. And he okay, he's gonna attack the wolf because the wolf looks a little more beat up.
I'm here to be attacked.
And he is in fact going to hit you for 14.
And GG. I changed back into my human form since I'm unconscious, and I am knocked over.
Okay, I'm being spooned by a druid now. This is the last time.
How do I turn to the side? Or is that a
I'll
thing that
take
I
care of
can't do?
I have a question. There's no way. Never mind. It was a stupid question. I'm not going to ask it, so ignore that.
There you are. You're spooning now.
So here's my next follow-up question: is since my human form still has health points,
You will
am I
not.
prone?
You are just unconscious. And yes, you fall down.
Okay,
from.
so okay, all right.
Crystal, it's now just you and this big muscle man.
I'm going to keep biting until it's down.
He has a lot of hit points.
Seriously. And look at the damage I'm doing.
Oh, well, you critically hit him. Seeing your friends go down, it fills you with that feline fury, and you go up and rip his throat out. He swings wildly a couple more times before dying, but finally succumbs to the throes of death. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Alrighty. Well, your friends are down and one's unconscious, the other one's kind of on the verge of death.
Who's on the verge of death?
Alright, I'm going to go back and
Even though you
human form.
stabilized.
So you've used 2 first level spells and
I
1
did.
second level so far.
2
Oh,
second
wow.
levels. Remember?
2 second levels?
Moonbeam
Okay.
And Flame.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 1 on 1 each right now. So they're more important right now. I can always go back. I can't go back in the Panther mode, actually. I did it twice, but that's fine. Who's worse off right now?
Definitely Ophala.
So Ophala is going to be the one I do Cure Wounds on.
Okay. Alrighty. Ophala. For convenience sake, I'm going to say that you rolled them apart. So I can move the tokens.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you have 1 health point, Ophala. So you do kind of gasp awake and you are in pain.
Yeah, great. Can I stand up?
Absolutely. Here, let me stand you up for you. By the way, the way to rotate your character is when you click on it and you get the little like image thing around it. The topmost one is the twirly bird. All right. I'm assuming you guys either one of you can do a medicine to wake up.
I'll do a medicine.
Go ahead and roll medicine. All right, you managed to wake up Lafir. I'm assuming you're also going to stand up. You are also in pain. But hey, you're all alive somehow. God damn it.
I turn to Crystal and Lafayette and say, "Why do I smell like dog?"
I kind of shrug my shoulders.
But, all right, now that you guys are back, the chamber has been enlarged and reshaped from its original form. The floor and 3 of the walls are smooth, and stalactites and stalagmites have been polished into gleaming columns. Every surface glistens with moisture, and the air is warm and humid. The flat walls of the chamber are decorated with shallow, abstract carvings of dragons. Dragons' tails coil into intricate patterns and knots that flow across the walls. The creature portrayed in the northwest corner stands out, a 5-headed dragon, rising from an erupting volcano. Other dragons, which seem dwarfed by the 5-headed monstrosity, flock to its side. A small wooden chest with silver and mother-of-pearl inlays sits on the floor in the corner, in front of the monstrous dragon carving.
What's this in front of the dragon carving?
A small wooden chest with silver and mother-of-pearl inlays.
Can we check to see if it's trapped?
That would be a perception check.
Because that would be our luck. Yay, we survived. Trapped, dead.
All right, does not appear to be trapped.
Okay, I walk up to it and I open it.
It is locked.
Ooh,
Okay.
ooh, I can sort this. I'll cast a spell. My last spell of the day.
And what is
I'll
that?
cast knock.
All right. Well, it opens.
Great.
Oh,
Dun, dun,
well,
dun,
damn.
dun.
What's inside?
Can someone play the Zelda tune?
Hey guys, I can do this.
This is the exact reason why I took this spell.
All right, so the chest contains a string of pearls. You might want to write this down.
Oh, is that a cue for me? Okay.
I don't know if someone's writing it down. Just let me know when you're ready.
What are you writing down?
Mm-hmm. I got it. String of pearls.
A gold and sapphire ring.
Dibs.
A pouch containing 6 masterfully cut and polished precious stones.
Okay.
And that was what's inside.
Definitely worth using the spell.
Is there any way I can look at the ring and see if it's just an ordinary jewelry or if it's maybe like, I don't know, enchanted somehow?
Yeah, you can check it over after reviewing it for. I'm assuming you guys are getting ready to take a short rest.
Pretty soon, yeah.
Okay. You can do that during your short rest. It doesn't have any magical properties, but you know, on closer inspection, this is obviously stuff that they've stolen.
Mm-hmm. Also, it might belong to the people in town.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't have to give it to the people in town.
Oh, you guys want some fun loot? Yes? No?
Yeah.
Give it to
Yeah.
me, Daddy.
I mean, we were looking around the bodies, right?
Right. All right. So, Lang Jodrosa had splint mail on.
Is that heavy or light or?
Medium.
Medium. Yeah.
And I believe it's metal.
Hmm.
I don't think druids can wear metal.
Correct. But
Yeah,
I think
I don't think I can either. So
I mean you can wear metal, but hang on. Bard 5e. Oh, why am I doing a Google when I have the book right here? God, kids these days.
Because we know it's easier to Google.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
no, I can only wear light armor.
Oh, well, I mean, you could still take it and then sell it, or
Because I was say, can't we sell it?
Yeah.
right. There are also the spear, right, which can be melee or ranged, which is nice. A great sword.
Okay. Is it like any particular type of spear or just a spear?
Just a spear.
All right. Great sword. All right.
I'm going. Come on, click over. And then the other guy has hide armor. And had a great axe.
Okay.
Just so you guys know, the great sword, its weapon is 2d. Its damage is 2d6. If you can wield it, right? The great axe is 1d12. The spear is 1d6.
Do you want the hide armor?
I'll
Crystal?
take the spear.
Okay. I give the spear to Crystal.
I turn to Lufia and say, you should keep the great sword as your trophy of your revenge.
I don't know if I'm gonna have much use for it.
I mean, you can just like sell it or something, but at the moment you can prize it around like a trophy.
Take a
This is
selfie.
true.
I'm kidding. Selfies don't
selfie.
exist.
Or do they? I like magically project my image across the sky.
But no, Crystal, is the hide armor any use to you?
I think she already has hide armor.
I was just gonna check.
Because it's medium, so I can't wear it.
Yeah. Oh hey,
I
yeah,
think
you
it-
had leather armor, didn't you, Shipwreck?
Yeah.
Sorry,
that's
Crystal.
No, it's
yeah.
fine.
Well, here, I'll just hand it to you if you can use it, because I already have hide armor. I bought it in town.
Oh look, it fits my boobs just fine.
Yay!
Root me in the chest.
Who knew the
Alright, guys.
barbarian had big tits?
Right.
So
Those man boobs.
So that should be a base of what, 12 plus her dexterity modifier.
So, all right, sounds good. Everybody, thank you, Ginger, for DMing again and putting up with us and not killing us.
It's
I mean,
never
I
a
know
put up. It's always fun.
even though I know, like deep down in your heart, you wanted a TPK.
No, because
And,
like if I
uh,
TPK, then like
We survived his murder.
then what?
Well, we end the stream and we figure out something for the following week. Re-roll characters and find a way to rope them into the adventure, all that stuff.
Tomb of Annihilation next week.
No. All right. May and Shipwreck, thank you again for joining me with playing this. I had fun.
I had
You guys
fun.
did too. Yeah.
Sorry if I
We will
seemed anxious today. It's just been. I DM'd you. You'll see why.
Okay. And also, Ginger, whatever you did totally fixed the audio issues. So yeah, like there's like some settings. So it's all good now. And we'll just remember to do that for next week too.
Yep, I'm just not gonna fuck with the
this.
settings ever again.
Okay.
Until Windows
Alright,
updates.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, don't
right.
even threaten me with that.
We'll see you boys
So-
for movie night.